Oh, let's get a little chicken out. Oh, starting to leak like a sieve. This isn't funny anymore. Man, the lifeboats! Welcome to my French camping adventure. Well, I say French, and what I mean by that is we're sleeping in a French F2 tent from 1993, and tonight I'm going to be cooking coq au vin. I think tea might be slightly delayed. I've got no vegetable, and the fire pit's flooded with water. I've been putting the tent up in between showers, and my boots are outside ready to go, which will be in about 2 minutes hopefully, if it eases off enough. And I do actually have a vegetable. That's it there. I'm not going to be able to cook underneath that, am I? But it's okay. I've got a plan. I've got a DD hammocks 3x3 tarp. So part of me is trying to decide whether I put it over the whole tent, because I don't trust the integrity of this, and it's supposed to pour down with rain later. And then as the tent's 2 meters long, this should give me an extra meter, so I should be able to stick it out a bit further each side and get a bit more protection, and also get a bit of a vestibule going on. The other part of me thinks I'd like to put it up outside and just cook under it and give this tent a proper testing out overnight to see if he leaks. The weather has decided to be kind to me, and I've come up with this. I'll give you a quick tour of camp. DD hammocks 3x3 tarp. That's the MC camouflage. It's pretty cool. I've got some DD pegs as well I've been using. The really long ones. I thought I'd need them. I came really prepared today. Got a load of cordage off of some British military stuff I had a long time ago. This is being held up by 1 Tigris poles. Now you get a pack of 2 for these, for £30. So what I've done, I've taken the 1 pack, which is 4 poles, and I've added an extra one, and that's given me masses of height. And if it starts raining, I'm just well sheltered underneath here. I've got my little Helinox chair. I've got the just in case cooking kit, which is the Trangia set up down there. I'm hoping I don't have to use it. I will use the kettle out of that though. And for mains, what we're going to do over here is set up the folding firebox. I bought my own bits of wood, and I've also bought a load of charcoal. And with that, I've got an old pot from Argos to go on the fire. Many years ago I bought that. I'll show you it in a minute. And I've also got a fire anchor from TJM Metalworks. It's a lovely little fire anchor, and I can hang me pot off of. Super organised today. I'm hoping the weather's going to continue to be kind. Going to start him off with some of this lamp oil that I've got. Don't know how much you need. Let's go with that. Food wise, I've got some mash if I get round to it. I've got some herbs and garlic in there. A load of veg. Some bacon that I cut up. And also I got half a baby chicken to go in there as well. And I thought that would work in there with me alcohol, with me wine, if I can find it. I've got this half bottle of Merlot. And I've also got a couple of cocktails. I've got this mojito style cocktail from Aldi. That's 10%. And I've got this one, which is a espresso martini, and that's 14.9%. Cooking's going to be quite straightforward. Come on, baby chicken. Got myself a friend that's arrived from nowhere. Sorry, chap, you're missing lunch. Put the rubbish away. There we are. Keep it tidy. His owner's whistling for him. But he's more interested in what's going on around here. He's a happy boy. Just wants to say hello. See you later. Bye. He's bored now. He's on his way. I've been so fortunate with the weather. We had those showers. We've not had anything else. So at the moment, I feel like I'm a very, very lucky boy. Although there's nothing to say that it's going to stay that way. It's been so long since I've used this. I've almost forgotten how to use it. Let's see. That's beautiful. Oh, wrong way. Let's turn him down. He's smelling lovely. Let's have a look at him. Let's move him off to the side a little bit. There's so much heat in there. I want them to simmer away rather than boil. I was sat down, then I remembered I forgot to put my tomato puree in. So best do that now. We turn the chicken over. So that it cooks on both sides. So if I stir this in, I should thicken it up beautifully. I'm glad I remembered that. I found my pudding as well. I'll show you that in a minute. Why don't I move this over here, and that way my hand won't be burning. That makes far more sense. Oh, it's cool. I must say, I'm super impressed with this little way of cooking. Just on the fire anchor and simmering away. Simmering that side this time. Or not. Simmering away. Just on top of the coals. For pudding today, I bought myself a chocolate hazelnut grenache from Aldi. And it's gluten free, which is an absolute bonus for me. It's time to start drinking. Oh, let's move yourself forward a tiny bit. That's better. Your head's not touching the top. I must say, I'm super impressed with this little setup. So easy to do. And you just put this tarp in one pole, and as long as you anchor it properly at the other end, and then just get a few pegs around, can't go wrong. Where was I? Espresso martini style cocktail, 14.9%. Yes. A still cocktail with spirit, coffee and flavouring. Please drink responsibly. So I've only got a little tin, so I'm going to have to drink responsibly. I've had one of these before, and I really enjoyed it. You can definitely get that coffee liqueur smell. It's got a smooth coffee vibe to it, and a nice lingering coffee taste. Very creamy. I could drink this by the pint. Oh, that's beautiful. Getting back on the heat for a bit. This fire anchor's lovely, but he does wobble about a bit. I know I should suspend that a little bit higher, really. But if I do that, he tends to flop this way. Then I got to get my foot behind him and push him that way. Just like that, he's absolutely fine. Whilst he's bubbling away, I'll show you my setup for tonight. British Army sleeping bag. This isn't the thicker one, this is the inner. It's like the one season. Underneath that, I've got my 4-class sleeping mat from Decathlon. I really like that mat. It's nice and thick, and he's quite warm as well. He keeps the heat in. Underneath that, I've got this foil liner. Do you call it a liner? I don't know. I bought this. It's 2 meters by 1.2, I think it is. 1.5, 1.2. And these are surprisingly warm. They keep that little bit of damp off the ground and keep you insulated. Got my pyjamas in there as well. I think that's about it, really. If I do get cold in the night, I've got me Dutch Army poncho sleeping bag in there as well. I'll put it on the outside of this bag. So I brought him along just in case. And a bit later on, if I can get any reception, I'll probably just listen to the radio. After those heavy showers earlier, I've been absolutely blessed with the weather. I can see those clouds rolling in. Could be an interesting night. I think we're going to call that done. I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, let's get my little chicken out. Be just my luck to flop him out on the floor now. Oh, that looks beautiful. Now that is a spectacular plate of food. I'll have that for starters, and the rest I'll just keep simmering by the fire. I thought I'd start off by trying this Merlot. That's nice. Deep fruity red. That's from Aldi as well. Impressed with that. I'm actually quite warm now. It's weird because we're coming up to a third of the way through September. And I thought it would be getting a bit cold now, but it's not. Let's try a bit of this first with the bacon in. That's perfect. I'll break off a little bit of the chicken. I only did half a baby chicken. So I thought if I did a whole baby chicken, I'll probably eat the whole thing. And I'll just feel sick. And it'll be too much. But he looks absolutely fabulous. That is the best coq au vin I've ever had. I think it's the only coq au vin I've ever had as well. I looked at the recipe online and just put all the bits together, so it's not difficult to do. I thought it went into the theme of the French tent. Bit of coq au vin, bit of French wine. Not sure about the cocktails though. There's nothing French about that. I'll have that one after me tea. And me pudding. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I didn't leave anything in the big pan either. I cleaned everything up with kitchen roll just to keep it nice and tidy. And I put it all on there. But the problem is it doesn't want to set light. It's just smoking. At least I won't get any mosquitoes. Time for some of this chocolate hazelnut ganache. See what's in it. If I can read the ingredients. Just a second. Oh, that's better. Sugar, cocoa butter, whole milk, cocoa mass, emulsifiers, chocolate, sugar, soya, whipping cream, hazelnut paste, cocoa butter, milk. Oh, it doesn't matter. This is going to be good. I can just feel it. Oh, that's nice. Got a nice lid. I'm blinding you. Sorry. And now the smoke's blinding me. Go the other way. Give it a minute. The wind will change direction. There we go. Looks absolutely beautiful. Looks divine. It's like a very light but chocolatey and creamy Nutella. That's nice. I'd buy that again. Now it's time for the mojito style cocktail. Let's see what we got. A carbonated alcoholic mixed drink with rum, lime juice concentrate, lemon juice concentrate and natural flavours. Well, I'm looking forward to this. I must say it's been an absolutely pleasant evening. I was expecting wind and rain, but it's virtually still. I can hear the road behind me a little bit. But apart from that, it's been quiet. Let's try this. Very melony and fresh. How do I describe that? It's like a melony Fanta, but not quite as fizzy. It's very nice. It'd be really cool to have a cocktail party and just buy loads of cans like this. Oh, for anybody that's interested, these cans are £1.99 in Aldi. I didn't show you what I did to my tent, did I? I was, if you watched my last video, I was going to put the 2 walking poles up. I didn't do that today because it was pouring down with rain when I started off. What I've done, I've got rid of all the cordage that came with this tent. I've got my own paracord on there, going down to a little connector. I'm not very good with knots. This sort of thing works absolute gem for me. And round the outside, what I've done, I replaced the cordage they gave you, with this tent. And what I thought I'd do is just put a load of bungee on it, on the original pegs that came with the tent. And my way of thinking is, whatever happens, that's just going to pull itself back in. So I've done that all the way around. Big piece of paracord at the back. He's got no floppiness to him. He's doing really well. He's a bit wet. I don't know if you can see that on there. And it may rain in the night. And we'll see how he performs. If it rains a lot, I'm expecting to get a bit wet. I must say it's been a very pleasant evening. The weather gods have been kind to me. Food was amazing. I enjoyed my alcohol. Hopefully I'm going to get a good night's sleep. Speaking of sleep, and this tent, there's not a great deal of room here when you lay on your side. So it's okay for me, but for 2 burly French soldiers, so to speak, it would have been an absolute nightmare. Imagine trying to get in a little tent like this and you both got like 60 kilo packs or 100 kilo packs or whatever, and they're full up with kit, and you got your boots as well, because there's no vestibule or anything, and the sides are quite narrow. I can feel the dampness on there, so you wouldn't want to sleep right up tight to there unless you was in a bivy bag. Interesting. I'll see you in the morning. It's just started raining. Could be in for an interesting night. This is not good. This tent starting to leak like a sieve. I have never, oh my word, I have never slept in a tent that I've had this little confidence in. It's absolutely piddling through there. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Every seam is leaking. So my idea... Oh, hello. Oh, it's puddles. Oh my word. I hope it stops raining soon. Otherwise I'm going to be really, really wet inside here. Oh gosh, look at it. It's absolutely piddling in. I hope it stops raining soon because I'm going to be swimming in here. You can literally see it oozing through. Ah, goodness sake. I'm beginning to regret this. I've been in situations before where I may have had a drip come through on a seam. But I've never been in a situation where I've been inside a tent and every seam is dripping. It's literally piddling in. I expected it to come through there. I'm starting to splash around now. It's like a paddling pool. I'm not enjoying this. It's 5 to 12 at night. And it's like I'm going down with the Titanic. I just checked out the weather forecast on my phone. And it said we're in for this for another 2 hours. If I had a lifeboat, I would get in it now. Oh, this is horrible. And to make matters worse, I really need to go outside for a wee. This is the first time in my life ever that I've been grateful to have a bivvy bag inside a tent. This is the Alp Kit Hunker XL. Whenever I go out anywhere, stay out for the night doing this sort of thing, I always take it with me, or something similar. And this is the first time I've had to use it inside a tent. It's eased off a bit now. It's not too bad. I'll tell you what I've done. I've done an assessment, alright? Basically, everything I've got that needs to be in a waterproof bag is in a waterproof bag. So it's not a major drama. My boots might get a bit wet. That's not too bad. It's not freezing cold. And it's not windy, which are two bonuses. So it's just rain. It's just wet. So for one night, I can get away with this. I went out for a wee just now, and I had to have a wee underneath my tarp that I've got up because it was drier. Now there's an irony. Like I say, it's no dramas. It's pouring in here like a sieve. Man, the lifeboats! Oh God. But it's not too bad, you know? It could be worse. And if it got that bad, oh, look at it. Oh, gosh. It's wetter than an incontinent lady's gusset in here. Oh, hopefully it comes out on camera, or I'm going to look silly pointing to the ceiling. It's literally just pouring in here. Oh, there's another one. That's my new game. Watch the rain running down my tent. On the inside. I'm really not enjoying myself. I'm really not enjoying this. This isn't funny anymore. I bet the French army absolutely hated this tent. Bet they absolutely dreaded every time it rained. I'm struggling to go to sleep because every time I settle my head down, I hear thwunk, thwunk, and it comes down and it either bounces off my pillow, off my mat, or it just hits this, and it sounds a lot louder than it actually is, if that makes any sense. If it was a drip outside, it wouldn't sound as loud, but when it's inside and it's just like thumping by your head. I'm so glad I got this bivvy bag. I can honestly say that last night was horrendous. That tent, it resembles a child's paddling pool this morning. The only thing that saved me last night was the Outkit Hunker XL bivy bag, which I would say if you don't have one of them or something similar, then just go out and buy one if you're going to do stuff like this, because that saved me last night big stuff. I was in that and I was dry and I was warm. It kept the chill off of me and it stopped all the drips coming on me as well. So I was really, really grateful for that. That was my emergency measure. Otherwise, I'd have had to abandon that and go and sleep in the car. I wouldn't have slept under here because it just would have been too wet. I couldn't have gone home or anything because I'd had a couple of drinks, and you shouldn't be drinking and driving, so that's a bad thing. So that saved me in there. And I got a nice bit of footage of it as well, so that was alright. It kind of made the story, really. I'll show you inside. I throw most of my stuff in the car. I've opened the back end there as well to air him. Not that that's going to make a lot of difference. Let's go for the big reveal. Beautiful, look at this. Have a good splash around in there. It's the same story all up underneath there as well. It's absolutely soaking. I think I said before, I think those French soldiers used to use this and go up 2 up. They must have absolutely hated it. Now, in terms of waterproofness, it's an absolutely terrible tent. I'm even wondering if originally they had some kind of other outer to go over the top of it maybe, or put a basher on it or something like that to keep the rain out. Because this was never made to keep the rain out. Would I use it again? Yeah, I think I would actually. If I went on a campsite or something like that and it was just me, I would throw a tarp over the top of it. I think the 3x3 will do it. 3 meters by 3 meters. Throw it over the 2 sides, and that would keep a majority of the water out, I guess. But it was great fun to play around in it. It's got some downsides. There's no vegetable, and also there's no bug netting. It's all or nothing. It's either door open or door closed. But it's been a brilliant experience. The tarp, on the other hand, has worked out brilliantly like this. And these poles that I got from One Tigress, it's not an advertisement for One Tigress. They've been absolutely brilliant. Like I said before, it's one whole pole plus an extra piece out of another pole. And that's held it solid. I'm super impressed with them. They clip in. And I got some really strong paracord on there as well. So the whole thing, doesn't matter what you do with it, it's very unlikely it's going to go anywhere. My tea was absolutely fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And that was just enough. Just a half a baby chicken, load of bacon, load of vegetables, bit of wine. That went down the treat. Pudding was amazing. Cocktails, fantastic. And I've enjoyed waking up to the sounds of nature. Alright, there's cars in the background and aeroplanes flying over the head, but I'm trying to blank that out. All in all, it's been a fantastic experience.